Hello friends, welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to talk about the lottery, who should do the lottery, who is most likely going to win the lottery. And for that we have to consider all the charts like birth chart, Janam Kundali, horoscope and even the query chart. So all these charts guide us about who is going to win the lottery. That is the most strong way to find about it. So as all we know, there are 12 signs and 12 signs has possibility to win the lottery. But the people who born in the Leo sign or born in the Leo sign have more attraction to do the lottery, and they have plan and they have tendency to just do something different, and that is why they just go, and whenever they get chance, they are in the mall or somewhere, they find the lottery point, they go and just buy a lottery because they have something in their mind. Yes, one day they are going to win a lottery. But for that we have to consider lot of things in someone's chart. Until we understand that particular circumstances and yogas in someone's kundali, we can't say that every Leo is going to win a lottery. Let's take an example. As I talked about Leo, so let's take an example of the Leo. Why Leo people have more attraction? So if someone come to me and he has Leo ascendant sign, so what I have to see in his chart first? 11th house. Because the 11th house is the most prominent house for someone to win a particular profit, gain, lottery, whatever the gain that come through the 11th house. If 11th house agrees, then we can say, now have a look, the second house, which is actually guide us about someone's financial situation. If 11th house well placed and connected with the second house, then surely someone have a very good connection to win the lottery. So these two things are very, very important, but these are not the least point. We have to consider one more thing. What is that? If the 11th house Lord connected with the third house, we have to see that in the chart. Otherwise we can't say that, oh, you are going to win a lottery, congratulations. That is not possible to say, that is not easy to say. So we need to calculate every single aspect and their connection. Once we consider all these three houses, then at the last we have to consider the Dashas. Dashas are the main thing after calculating all these three conditions. If at that point someone going to buy a lottery and Dashas at that point not agrees and support these three conditions, then someone not going to win a lottery. So it means 11th house, second house, third house and Dashas are most important thing to win the lottery. So in Leo, we found what we have we find 11th house represented by Mercury, second house also represented by Mercury, and Mercury itself placed in the third house. All three conditions are agrees. And if someone's dasha is running of Mercury as well, then it is also fourth element of this lottery is agrees. So once these all calculated we have find, and then we can say, yes, this is the time you have to buy a lottery, especially on Wednesday. So you are definitely you have a strong chance to win the lottery. So it doesn't mean that if Leo or any other sign have these combination and they can win the lottery, because we have to calculate some other little internal calculation which is very, very, very important, and only an astrologer can tell you about those calculations. If you know something about astrology, if you do astrology, then you can understand. But if someone who don't know nothing, and then what he can do or she can do, then he or she may seek advice from any astrologer, which is really helpful to guide them. And then according to their guidance, if you choose that particular time period and buy a lottery, then I can say yes, this is a time when you can win the lottery. And this information from my side, I believe is the perfect calculation for you. If you have little understanding, then you are going to take advantage of this information. If you really like this information, then like this episode, like this video, subscribe this channel, especially my channel, and recommend my channel to others. And keep having updates about astrology and small little yogas which change our aura, which change our destiny, and how astrology can guide you, you can find through this channel. Thank you very much.